All right, I'm digging out an old clip here to start this one. Turn 16, 9 trophies. This recording is from January this year. And the challenge I want to do is on 9 wins, pill a level 2 rooster, preferably with max stats, and then swap one of the chicks and combine them. So you can see they're both on 25-1. I roll down to find a lolly, and if I'd actually sold the level 1 cat, I would have been able to afford the lollipop and kept the cat there, but a bit of a blunder. So we swap the stats over, we combine the chicks together, and then the hope is that this team is going to be good enough to win on turn 16 with no melon whatsoever. Which, spoiler alert, is not going to be good enough because we match up with elephant blowfish. I think it probably wasn't going to be good enough against anything really. Maybe if I'd kept the cat, I would have had a better chance, but it wasn't to be, and that's probably why this one never ended up getting uploaded. But it has been on the list this entire time, so almost a year. I thought I might as well take another crack at it. It's kind of funny because anytime you require pill plus some plus another food at the very end, it becomes very awkward, and we'll get there. But for now, we're picking up on turn 9 because this game went quite a long way. And I'm going to sell the tamarin into the rooster, and then we're just going to start buffing it as quickly as possible because it's turn 9, so the baboon is going to buff the rooster as long as I don't buy any other tier 5s. And I think I'll just sell the octopus to avoid that happening. And then maybe I just take the garlic here. And then we'll have the sea lion give the rooster as much attack as we can. It doesn't really matter too much what the health of the rooster is other than for staying alive, because at the very end the rooster is going to get pilled and we just need to have the 50 attack. So the way I wanted to make this challenge harder was to also require that the chick on the final turn is 50-50. And that might seem like it's impossible because, you know, you pill the 50 attack rooster, you get a 25 attack chick. Even if you had loads of clownfish, when you level up, you're not going to get to 50-50. And I also didn't want to have, you know, cat in the team and then just buy a load of food to get the chick to 50-50. So what I'm going to try and do is have the chick have 50-50 but temporary stats. And we can do that with German Shepherd. So if we get a German Shepherd, scale it up, hopefully it'll be high enough level. When you pill the rooster, the German Shepherd will give the temporary stats to the chicks, and then when you swap them over, the temporary stats will still apply during the combination. So we'll be able to get temporary health and temporary attack using the lollipop. And here you can see I use a lollipop just to get the rooster up to 50 attack almost immediately. Again, that's just for survivability. I was running into quite a lot of drawish type teams. This team has the hedgehog at the back, although we end up surviving. With only 2 trophies, turn 11, that's not surprising. And then I bought the reindeer, and I think I'm going to buy another tier 6 pretty soon. There it is, Sabertooth. This was recorded before the update, of course. I still haven't really recorded much footage with the new version. But that's fine, it's good to use all this stuff up. So Rooster is already on 50 attack, but the T-Rex is buffing the reindeer and the Sabertooth. And to have any chance really of winning when we have the 50-50 chick. And here I didn't realize that the Sabertooth was actually going to push the Rooster further forwards, and therefore we waste a chick there. Probably should move it back. I can't remember if I do it straight away. But I do find the German Shepherd, and I pass it up for the level 2 T-Rex instead, and thankfully we actually get another German Shepherd on the level up. There's no real hurry. We're going to get to big stats on all these units pretty quickly. And here's a team that already has a German Shepherd relatively well scaled. And yeah, old Sabertooth gives a 6 tier 1, whereas now I think it's only 5-5. And we're going to lose here. I think the Rooster just isn't going to be able to do much against any decent summon team because the chicks will just die to any summon. Even once we get the German Shepherd in. I think I do use the cat for one boost here. And the main reason behind that is because of the change to the stat distribution from random scalars. So T-Rex, once the rooster hits 50-50, the T-Rex will start passing up the rooster by default. So we can actually guarantee that all the other 3 pets are going to get hit as soon as we get the rooster to 50-50. This team, they do have level 2 skunk, but that's one of the strengths of rooster, is that it doesn't really care too much about the skunk. And then also we got the perfect breakpoint with the German Shepherd giving the attack to the pig, I think it was, at whatever level 1. And here I give Melon to the rooster, the reindeer, just to make sure that it's got more chance of surviving against a team that has multiple mantis shrimps maybe. Or really just, it's better to have as much protection against leopard this late as you can. Here's Blammer, and the reindeer doesn't quite survive the the rhino snipe. Level 3 Octo, and the octopus will actually kill the German Shepherd, but we're going to get the trade because of the chicks. And I think I do go for level 3 T-Rex here. Might as well. We do still have quite a way to go, and we are also in a position where we could end up drawing a lot more times. But that's a good shop phase. We get 3 frozen pets plus the chocolate plus a chicken leg. Although we did invest in the melon, it ends up getting destroyed by this team. However, the rooster is big enough by itself to end up surviving anyway. And I think I go for the T-Rex first, and then maybe German Shepherd. I can't remember. Probably better to go for a level here than go for the chicken leg, but maybe that last battle being close made me a little bit fearful and wanted some more stats onto the saber-tooth as soon as possible. Another octopus. It's just such a common pet. It's very, very popular, despite the nerfs. And here the stonefish isn't going to do anything because the saber-tooth gets killed. And then the rooster again, the fact that it was already on 50 attack, it's just so good. And we'll take the reindeer closer to the level, and melon for the saber-tooth. Although I think I'm going to pass up going for the level 3. But yeah, we do need, in the end, one of the difficulties of this challenge is the fact at the end you have to vacate 2 slots in the team in order to spawn the 2 chicks. So although we have, lots of big units, we're going to have to sell the T-Rex. And if we're not successful in finding the lollipop quickly enough, or the pill, we may not be able to buy something into the empty slot afterwards, much like the clip at the very beginning. So level 3 reindeer, decent power spike there, although I suppose it's not that common that your reindeer is going to survive 3 attacks unless it's a summon opponent. And yeah, because of all the draws, we're now facing some toad plus hedgehog. And I think although we have a huge amount of stats on the team, toad with multiple hedgehogs with mushroom is just designed to destroy teams like that. And we're going to end up everything getting weakened. Sabertooth is gone, rooster is gone, pig is gone, and we just have the 2 chicks, and one of which is going to get sniped by the blowfish. So yeah, kind of unfortunate there, but that's a textbook example of when your team is mostly just stats and you're going to lose to the weakness draw team. I guess they're not a draw team, they're a weakness team that's designed to win. So I freeze the pill here, which unfortunately does mean that I don't have as much chance of finding the lollipop in the open slot. But, there's not really anything we can do about that. We just have to hope. And here the skunk plus leopard ends up killing off the rooster. But we do end up getting both chicks spawning because one of the other spots was vacated. And the German Shepherd on 1 HP takes a big hit from the badger at the back. T-Rex is starting to become kind of pointless. We are getting some health from it, but we now have all units on 50 attack already. Kind of would be nice to have found multiple lollipops so I could have lollipopped for the health earlier and still had one for later. Eggplant moves the fly forwards, so we are going to reduce the number of summons this team gets. It is level 3 shark at the back, but I feel like the rest of our team is more than strong enough, especially since we've removed the fly. Yeah, very, very comfortable. It's funny the difference between turns, where some turns are narrow losses and others are crushing victories. But here we get to the position 9 wins, turn 22. We pill the rooster, we get the 2 chicks. And now all I want is the lollipop. So we're just going to roll down. I'm not freezing anything else in the shop except for oysters. And there it is. Swap the stats, we get the 50-50 level 3 chick. However, this is only going to work for 1 turn. If we draw, then the chick will fall back down and the challenge wouldn't have been completed anyway. And there I pass up the puppy, which could have been used to get the toilet paper for weakness. Probably a good option. And I end up settling for donkey. So clearly Rev GT is in my head at this point. Donkey just really isn't a great option here because the chances of it surviving start of battle and then also triggering. I mean, if we have reindeer at the front, you know, stuff like snake and cobra is going to get triggered multiple times, and octopus. But actually it doesn't make any difference about the octopus because the donkey gets removed anyway. If we'd taken the toilet paper, we could have removed the 1 up there from the octo and denied, 18 damage. Maybe it was actually 21 damage because of the weakness. And although we get very, very close, the pepper on the crocodile, we end up losing to the poodle at the back. I'm not sure if it would have made any difference if I'd taken the puppy instead of the donkey there, but that's the closest I've come. And it was kind of amusing that it was a game that went so late, and yet the final battle was still very close.